Well, let's go across to my special panel now, joined by Mr. Jayaprakash Gandhi, former governor of West Bengal and also, of course, grandson of the Mahatma. I'm also joined by Mr. B.G. Varghese, senior journalist, Dr. Ashish Nandi, Jay Panda, young MP, and Shivendra Singh Chauhan, the man who's actually responsible behind the whole web campaign of Anna Hazare, which has proved such a huge success. I'm also joined from Mumbai by Mr. Robin Panimenta of The Times for a worldview of how the world is looking at this movement in India. Mr. Gandhi, let me go across to you first. As someone who's had a glimpse of the heady days of the freedom struggle, the JP movement, and now this, how would you look at what's actually happening in India today? Do you see it as a defining moment? When we look at this in future years, will we see this as a movement that has changed India, like, say, the JP movement or the freedom struggle?
There is no doubt the movement led by Anna Hazare has made an impact. But we should also remember that the movement itself is the result of an impact, the impact of people's views, their reactions, and their responses to a widespread perception. When we talk of mass movements, we should remember that we are not talking of mass in terms of quantity, but in terms of voltage and intensity. We have had many mass movements in India with regional locations, with local theatres, such as the Tebhaga movement in Bengal, such as the movement for land reforms in Kerala, the Michchabhumi Samara movement. There have been movements led by Gandhiji and then by Jayaprakash ji. All those movements impacted and were the result of an impact from the people. In fact, we should go back for a moment to South Africa, where Gandhiji's first mass movement started. And President Nelson Mandela has said that Gandhi introduced to us the concept of an organized and disciplined mass movement. What Anna Hazare has done today is part of a chain of such mass movements which represent a high voltage of public sentiment. And this sentiment against corruption, against the power of money, which is beyond corruption, which is beyond malfeasance, which is beyond misappropriation, which deals with really the tyranny of money and the tyranny of wealth. This sentiment has been captured by Anna Hazare and given a focus to by Anna Hazare. He is in many ways the man the hour or the moment has found. We should neither romanticize this nor rubbish it. We should see it in its proper perspective in the chain of mass movements.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone. Fastest scorecard, special analysis, and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.